Maya. Hey, Leah. Hey, Colleen. I was bored. Okay. I'm not going to be on here long. Okay. The lies I tell, who knows? Okay. It's not like I have an appointment. Okay. At this time. That's right. Okay. I'm back with more questions. Okay. And I might go into some other. Hey, Leah. Hey, Mary. What y'all doing up at this time of night, guys? What's really going on? Okay, so I got my Astro Matrix Tarot. Okay, and who makes this? Just says printed in China. Astro Matrix. Okay, so navigating through the astro. Okay, cards look like this, and they're very bright, vibrant. Excuse me, like this. Okay, and I got some questions. I got some Nancy questions. Okay, who was it? I got some mail. Oh. Okay. Oh my goodness. I channeled and said, get up. That's right. We got work to do. Okay, so anyway, I just been looking at somebody hit me up in my on the comment section, and they were talking and they were saying something about the lawyer. And I said, you know what? I'm going to ask. Okay, so let's ask about Nancy's, well, before I even go, because I haven't written that down. Let's ask about Nancy's lawyer, okay? Hi, Kelly. Nice to see you twice in one day, boo-boo. Okay, that's right. Oh, wait. Okay. What can you tell us about Nancy Guthrie's lawyer? Okay. The one she called, she wanted to meet with. What can you tell us about Nancy Guthrie's lawyer? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Okay. Nancy Guthrie's lawyer. I don't even know his name. He has one, but what do you want us to know? What can you tell us about Nancy Guthrie's lawyer? Okay. Seven of Cups. Oh. Delusions. Oh, really? Is he delusional like that? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh. Now, this talks about family disputes and financial loss. Now, we asking about the lawyer now, y'all. Confusion, lies. Ooh. Miscommunication. Four of Wands. This the lawyer? Wait a minute. This the home. So, sookie now, y'all. This is the home. Let's see. They got a guidebook as well. Oh, okay. Oh, now this one tells you the signs. Okay, we're going with the Four of Wands in reverse. Let's see, this book is, the Wands are first. The Four of Wands. Okay, resolving conflicts, overcoming instability and self doubt. So, this right here is resolving conflicts. That's interesting. Well, then, what is the Knight of Swords? I mean, not the Knight, the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, the Ace of Swords in reverse. Avoiding miscommunication, overcoming confusion. Oh, okay. Okay. Solving disputes. Okay. Overcoming miscommunications. And in the family, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Dealing with financial loss and overcoming selfishness. That's what this book says. Okay. So it doesn't paint the lawyer in such a bad light, okay, according to this book. Because this lawyer basically was solving the family disputes, okay, and I believe monetarily. So, and the Ace of Wands, okay, in reverse. Uh, dealing with delays. Dealing with delays. And the King of Pentacles. Is the lawyer the King of Pentacles? He bet not want to. Oh, King of Pentacles. Success in business. Sticking to principles. Family is everything to you. You ensure to create a flourishing and well-lit kingdom for them to encourage them to grow and prosper. Look at here. I like the shoes. Oh, the lawyer? Oh my God. Okay. Five of Cups in reverse. We got to go by this book because this is going to give us an understanding. Okay, the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay. Moving on and releasing emotional baggage. The Fool. We might have found the culprit, y'all. The Hangman. Ooh. Um, the Hangman. Let's see what it says about the Hangman. Ooh, child. Sacrificing. Okay, sacrificing. And the moon. Something's hidden. It talks about intuition on the moon and the chariot. Whoa, that's a revelation. I swear. Okay, he's got the chariot. He's in control. He's moving forward. He knows the direction. Oh, suki now. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see what it is in this book. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Accepting imperfections. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Accepting imperfections and focusing on productive activities. Uh-huh. And the King of Cups. The King of Cups. Here they come. King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups talks about new beginnings. Isn't that interesting? Because it's right here with the Fool. New beginnings, a new journey. And the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. So this is avoiding conflict, avoiding confrontation, because the King of Cups is a lover, not a fighter. Say, Five of Cups in reverse. Ooh. Moving on. Oh, wait, that's Swords. Five of Swords. I'm looking at Cups. Oops. Okay, Swords. Five of Swords. There we go. Yeah, avoiding conflict and releasing resentments. Okay. And the Queen of Cups. She's got the moon. The Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Interesting. Well, in this book, she's a counselor. She's very compassionate and she counsels. And the Ace of Cups in reverse. Ooh. Now, in reverse, okay, this talks about filling the void. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Now, my Six of Pentacles is giving. When it's in reverse, it's taking. Hmm. And the Eight of Cups is going over the King of Cups. Walking away from what no longer serves you. Okay? This is somebody who's releasing emotions, finding ground. Oh, it's like walking away. Why is he walking away? Disappointment? What? Okay? Regret and the devil. There we go, y'all. Now, from what this book says, okay, and these cards, it's like the King of Cups is getting he's getting counsel from the Queen of Cups. Okay, so maybe he's under some kind of psychiatric care. Okay, Lord, and the devil's involved. Ain't nothing good about this. And the Three of Wands in reverse. The Three of Wands in reverse, according to this book. Okay, this talks about unexpected turns. Okay, something unexpected. Okay, and delays. Yeah. Wow. And the Two of Cups. Oh. And you know what that Two of Cups tells me? There was a cooperation and agreement with the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. And maybe this Queen of Cups might be involved somehow, some way, even though she's counseling. Uh-huh. Let's see. Two of Cups. Ooh. So this is all these cups. We got some money going down here. This is money. Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. Okay? Only person holding the Pentacle is the King of Cups over here. That's King Money. Okay? The rest of them is emotional. Okay? Emotional. So this is like somebody who thinks with they heart and not their mind. This is somebody who thinks with his money. Where my money? Ain't better have my money. Ooh. Two of Cups. What does it say? Two of Cups. Now this is interesting. Finding love and mutual partnership. Okay, so like I said, cooperation, partners hooking up. Oh my, that was interesting. That was really interesting. Okay, right, Leah? He saw and she told. That's interesting. That's interesting how he came up as the King of Pentacles. Everything's alleged, entertainment purposes, okay? There's no fact. But, ooh. I'm letting this marinate. I'm trying to see, ooh. Okay. I'm going to go to another deck. And the reason why I'm going to another deck is because I want to ask more about that lawyer, okay? This particular deck, there's nothing wrong with it, okay? It's giving you a different understanding. It's a good understanding with the cards, okay? But I don't want to keep looking at the book everywhere I go, okay? So I'm going to go with a deck that I know. That makes sense? Okay. So, y'all want to go with Edgar Allan Poe? They ain't got Nancy captive. Nancy is gone, okay? And believe me, okay, I just can't comprehend that she's still alive, okay? I can't comprehend. It's hard for me to comprehend, especially when I'm channeling, okay? And yeah. That's interesting. More twists and turns, I'm telling you. There you go. You've been paying attention, Leah. Does the lawyer want to buy the house? Well, the thing about it is, with all the cups that were in that reading, okay, is telling me that it's emotional. Okay, I had that one line of pentacles, okay, and that was family. That was family. 10 of Pentacles, family inheritance. The 6 of Pentacles, okay, the generosity, okay, that was family. The rest of it is just cups everywhere. She was not diabetic. I don't know what she was. She probably didn't get a chance to go to the doctor and find out. What we did get, though, that her health was declining physically. Her mind was sharp, though. Okay, so let's ask again about the lawyer, okay? We're going to ask Edgar Allan Poe Tarot to tell us about the lawyer. Okay, so Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. She had more than a heart condition. She had more than a heart condition. I don't know all her ailments, but she had more than a heart condition. See, that was the problem. It wasn't her heart, okay, that was keeping her from walking. It was her back and something else. No. I came back. Midnight Intuition. I've only been on here for 25 minutes. No, the pain medication is for her back. Her back. That's what the pain medication, not her heart. She's on medication for the heart. But she's on that pain medication for her back. She's in excruciating pain. Okay, that's what it is. And then I don't know what else ailments that she may have had. Okay, you see what I'm saying? She could have had past strokes. I don't know. Okay, okay, so I could, but she also was in pain in her back. Okay, and remember when Savannah was talking, or somebody was saying sometimes she can't even get up out of bed. Okay, I've seen people with pacemakers and heart conditions, and I don't see them in pain. Okay, I see them weak. Hey, Jazz. Hello, Portable Regulation Studio. Colleen. You have a pacemaker, Midnight Intuition? Okay, so we're going to ask the Edgar Allan Poe to tell us about the lawyer. Tell us about Nancy's lawyer. We heard from the Astro Matrix. Okay, what can you tell us about Nancy Guthrie's lawyer? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Okay, what do you want us to know about Nancy Guthrie's lawyer? The one she was hooking up with, supposed to meet with. She left a message on the answering service that weekend. What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. The lawyer, Nancy Guthrie's lawyer. 10 of Cups. Oh, he was pissed. In reverse. Ooh. He was not happy. Okay, tell us more. The Devil in reverse. The Devil in reverse. It talks about some type of recovery. Okay. And taking control and freedom. That's interesting. Okay. The Seven of Swords. Oh, trying to get away with something and getting caught. Ooh. Nine of Swords. Sleepless nights. Stressed out. Judgment in reverse. Like a bad decision. Okay. It talks about being indecisive. Okay. Hmm. And the Wheel of Fortune. There we go with that King of Pentacles. This one is in reverse. Talks about corruption, right, and instability. The food. Impatience, overindulgence. Four swords. Wow. Seven of Cups in reverse. So we're talking about clarity, clear choices. A decision to put somebody to rest, allegedly. King of Swords in reverse. The Lovers. Is that the Sheriff? The King of Cups and the King of Swords in reverse. Hi, Louise. The Hermit. There go that young lawyer. There go that young lawyer. Knight of Pentacles. Strength and protection. And the Ace of Cups. And the Queen of Wands. Goodness gracious. And the Ace of Wands. And the Five of Pentacles. Off with her head. And the Five of Swords. Off with his head. Wow. Something about the lawyer, you guys. Five of Pentacles. So I'm getting this Queen of Wands here, okay, and very passionate, okay. She sprung into action, okay, and I'm getting worried about being left out in the cold, okay, and conflict, and the conflict, oh, 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 being cut out. She's worried about being cut out. Worried about being cut out. Yeah, Midnight, you said you wasn't feeling the good. You was sick. Oh, no, okay, I just got on. Will I get 10 more minutes? Please. Talking to my cat, asking her for 10 more minutes. She's telling me that's enough. Mm, maybe the lawyer has something. Okay. This lady here looks like she's worried. And this is my Annie card. Okay. To me, it's Annie. Okay. Worried about being cut off the wheel. Okay. She's worried about being cut off. There's a contract. Okay. And the lawyer is protecting. Okay. Because maybe he does have some animosity against Savannah. Okay? Because, like we said, he does know all the business. You had a smell with my heart. Is that what was it was I'm not understanding that. But we looking at the lawyer. Oh, your heart was acting up and you had to take some rest. You had to sit it down, girl. Okay? Tell us more about this lawyer, okay? Let's look at this. Tell us the story, okay? What was the lawyer's involvement, okay, in Nancy's disappearance, okay? Did the lawyer have any involvement in Nancy's disappearance? Tell us the story on the lawyer and Nancy, okay? My cat's shedding all over the place, and I comb their hair, which does help. I got this new shedding tool that combs a lot of the hair out, but still, you got to go outside and do that, honey. That take out a lot of hair. Woo! Tell us about Nancy and this lawyer. What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Okay? Nancy and her lawyer. Ten of Pentacles. See? They were like family. Tell us more. Justice in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. There go the lawyer. He's got the case in his hands right there. Dog and the cat, okay. He's ready. But right next to him is disharmony, okay. He's overcome with emotions, okay. And then we have justice in reverse as well. Which talks about corruption and a lack of accountability, legal delays. Interesting. That's the lawyer. And the Five of Pentacles. Ooh, being left out in the cold, y'all. He's got disappointment and worry. He's worried. The Hermit. He's searching. He's thinking. Seven of Cups in reverse. There's the clarity. Indecision. And the Chariot. Control, moving forward, and you're moving forward because you know what direction you're going in. Or you want to go in. Something new. Cooking up something new. New opportunity. And the Page of Cups in reverse. Emotional immaturity. And the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Wands in reverse. So he doesn't know what to do in regards to the delays and all this kind of stuff. And I believe in the event of Nancy's death, funeral, and the Hangman, yeah, he's just waiting. Just hanging in there. And the Three of Pentacles. So he's got a new opportunity. Oh, maybe he's looking at with the three children. Teamwork. Death in reverse. And the Ace of Cups. We have hoarding right here. And the Six of Cups. This is the past. This is the children. And the High Priestess with the secret. I wondered if she has something going with the lawyer. But he's got plans. And the Queen of Swords. There we go. In reverse. And the Eight of Wands in reverse. He's blocking. There's information being blocked and slowed down. Interesting. Were Nancy and her lawyer ever lovers in the past? Okay. Did Nancy have a relationship, 4 cards, in the past with her lawyer? Okay. In the past. Nancy and her lawyer. 4 cards, 4 cards. Tell us about them too. The energy. Okay. With Nancy and her lawyer. Mm-hmm. 4 cards. And thank you for your answers. 4 cards. In the past, Nancy and her lawyer. 10 of Swords. Okay. Which would be a no. Oh. There might be some betrayal going on. Four cards. Tell us more. Tell us more. Because her husband's been dead for, sheesh. What do you want us to know? Two of Cups. Separation. Separation. 3 of Wands. There was definitely a plan. Waiting. Oh, the Ace of Swords. Clarity and truth. And justice in reverse. Ooh. Girl, what? I'm on to something, boo-boo. Well, girl, don't you get mad at me. Oh, what you gonna do, boo-boo? She didn't jump down. Y'all. Oh. You in for it. You in for it now. You don't have to take this. You can just leave. Oh, Natasha. Go on, lay down. Go on, girl. Do something with your life. Clarify. Can we get clarification? We on to something, girl. You up here wanting to holler. You didn't pick the wrong time. Oh. Yeah, right when I'm getting to the nitty gritty. Okay, here you want to jump down up and get all up beside yourself. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, okay, has the 2 of Cups in reverse. Separation, disharmony. Two of Pentacles. Okay, decisions. Three of Cups in reverse. Oh. And the 4 of Wands in reverse. So Oh, oh, okay. You know what's coming to me is, did somebody say I be yelling? I wasn't yelling. Okay. Anyway, but you know I. Oh wait, y'all don't care if I yell because you know I done came up with something. What crossed my mind, okay, trying to figure this out, is that this right here is I'm getting a separation, okay? I'm getting back in the day, okay? I had two lovers and they're not the same. This one says I had two lovers and they're just the same or something, but this one is they're not the same, okay? And one drank too much, he partied too much, okay? Too much partying, okay? The other one died. The other one died, and yeah. Tell us more. Tell us more. I don't know. How old is the lawyer? I don't even know who the lawyer is. But it seems like they go a long way back. They got history. Okay. Page of Wands. Okay. Page of Wands. There was some action. Looked like he got ran out of town. Okay. The Star. Loss of hope. And the Page of Swords. There we go. There's communication. Okay. It's funny because we got communication and communication. We got truth and truth. Okay. A message coming forward. And then we have the Three of Cups in reverse, which is overindulgence or too much partying. Okay. Which is kind of one and the same. And the Two of Wands. And something about plans, okay? There's an injustice here. I don't know exactly what it is. There's an injustice, and it's like around the home or death, okay? A plan of action. Something like that. But we're asking about the lawyer. Now, what he could have been, he could be the lawyer for the Mexican cartel. I was wondering that, Leah, about the lawyer keeping the family in the loop. Okay, I don't know, but let me ask though before I open my big mouth. Okay, I want to know. I want to know what did Nancy's lawyer? Or how did Nancy's lawyer feel about Savannah Guthrie? Okay. How did he feel about Savannah Guthrie? Nancy's lawyer. Okay. What do you want us to know? What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. What did the lawyer feel? How did he feel about Savannah Guthrie, Nancy Guthrie's younger daughter? Knight of Cups in reverse. Let's see. Knight of Cups in reverse. Ooh. Deceit, jealousy, and disappointment. And Cups. How did he feel? Cups is emotions, feelings. Okay. Tell us more. Page of Wands. Okay. Did they run him out of town? Page of Wands is really someone with a plan, a plan of action. Let me look at the book. Okay, with the Page of Wands, because usually he's that man with that little boy holding up that stick, looking up that stick like trying to figure out what to do with it. Wands, Page of Wands. See, right there, that's the Page of Wands. Like you're trying to figure out what to do with that stick. Okay, but here it looks like he's being ran out of town. Okay, or no, he looked like he being chased, boo-boo. So this talks about good news, probably through emails and texts or calls, is coming your way. Okay, so this is saying that some good news is coming. Now, I don't know how you get it from this card, but hey. I tell you what, something's coming. Something's coming. Okay. Okay, I can deal with that. Something's coming. Oh, you didn't finally camp your little butt out on the floor. You bet had. You bet not want to. Okay. Something's coming. Okay. This is talks about rest. Okay. But they're swords. So it's information, and it may be something's coming on the information of Nancy. On Nancy's death. Okay. Demise. That might be what it's telling, but we're asking about, oh, okay, see, this is why I got to remind myself what the question is. How does he feel about Savannah? Oh. Ooh. He may know something. Five of Cups. Despair, loss. How does he feel about Savannah? Okay. Betrayal. Page of Swords, okay? So he might know something. Okay. But it's funny because this says something is coming. And this right here is a message coming forth. Okay. And the High Priestess. The secret. Seven of Pentacles, waiting. Girl! Seven of Pentacles. You know what she said? She said, ain't it your bedtime? Girl, okay, and who gonna check me? Oh, why? Girl, I guess that'll be you, huh? Seven of Pentacles, waiting. Secretly waiting. Death, the end. There is no beginning. The Lovers. The Family, the Inheritance. So it seems like there's some information, okay, on the family slash inheritance, okay. There's betrayal hanging over the Lovers, okay. There's despair and sadness hanging over death. And when I say death, I mean death, okay. And we also have a minor death or rest waiting, hanging over the Seven of Pentacles, which is also waiting on your return in investment, waiting on whatever, okay? You're waiting on something. And then we have something is coming, but it's a secret. It's funny that she's sitting on a tombstone, look more like a tombstone instead of a chair. And the Hierophant. Oh, is the police coming? Secretly? Ooh. Girl, do you mind? Come here, Poo-Poo. Come give me some love. Come on. Look, she don't like nobody to touch her or nothing. But she's sitting there complaining. Strength. Protection. Ooh. And the Nine of Cups. And the Six of Wands. The Lovers. Wanting recognition, wanting to be seen. And the Six of Swords in reverse. Obstacles, not being able to move forward. The family is not being able to move forward. And the Moon in reverse. Okay? So it's like what's hidden is going to be unhidden. And the Wheel of Fortune. So somebody's going to get lucky. Okay. There's some protection I don't know, who are they protecting? And the Knight of Wands. And the King of Swords in reverse. Ooh. Now, there's going to be some recognition, and it's not good. Even though the card is not in reverse, okay, it's like there's going to be some recognition about the lovers. It's like the betrayal of the lovers and the corruption of maybe the police. Wow. And the Eight of Wands. Okay. Being set free. Oh no, Eight of Wands. Slowly. Slowly. Okay. Let me look at Eight of Wands again. Okay, Eight of Wands. Setbacks, instability, and frustration. Okay. So we have that with the family. We have setbacks and they're frustrated, okay, with the family. But I'm asking about Savannah, how the lawyer feels about Savannah. So when I get that, okay, remind myself, I kind of get that maybe the lawyer feels that Savannah betrayed her family or her mom in some kind of way. Okay. And we got swords up here, okay, like some form of communication as well. And maybe something to do with bringing awareness to that Sheriff Nanos in his history. Oh yeah, but see, no, I'm in California, honey, and we get, if anything, well, we pretty much get round the depending on where you are in California, well, depending on what type of warmth you get, it makes a difference because Northern California is very different from Southern California. You need me, Kelly? Savannah's a lawyer too. So it does make sense, okay, that somebody maybe around Nancy from the past, because the past does keep coming up, uh, may have had feelings, okay, and don't like the way she's being treated. Now you got to remember, okay, that she ran in the circle of money. So whoever this is going to have money. King of Pentacles. Okay? Okay. Who was trying to protect Nancy Guthrie? Okay. Who was trying to protect her? Before all this happened, okay, and she went missing, who was trying to protect Nancy? What do you want us to know? Okay, before all this happened, who was trying to protect Nancy? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Who was trying to protect Nancy? Okay, there you go. That's the secret. Seven of Pentacles, okay? Waiting. The children. Oh, Eight of Swords. So we got restriction. Look like, is that the wheel? There's some action. And the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay. It looks like the children may have been waiting and felt restricted or tied up in their minds, okay? It's funny how you got these papers here. The will, it's four. It's like the three children and Nancy. So it's like they were waiting, okay, for some type of release or recovery. Nine of Cups. And the King of Wands. And the Chariot. And the Star in reverse. And the Hermit. There we go. The children and the past. And they are happy. They have abundance. Okay. Something about the past. And the Page of Swords. Communications. A message coming forward. There we go with that Ten of Pentacles. The inheritance. The family. And the Empress in reverse. So there's some domestic issues. Okay, and there we go. So I believe that, I don't know what the hell, something's going on with this family and they're not saying. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. It's like there's something that they're not saying. Okay, but it has something to do with being cut out. Somebody was worried about being cut out, left in the cold. Okay, it could be emotional, but somebody was worried about being cut out. It's like we got different people with different reasons, different purposes. Okay, but this is all behind one person. Okay, who has control, and the main person that is control and has the money, kind of, sort of, okay, is the one that they're not even taking care of properly. This is the one who's being left by herself out in the cold, okay, so to speak. And she's stressed out because she sees all this bickering. So I am really picking up on that. Okay. So I don't know what to tell anybody because no matter how many times I do the card, it keeps coming back to the family. It comes back to the family, the children, the past. Okay. Mum's the word. And see, that's the thing about it. If you got to keep that quiet and your mama is missing, believed to be dead, something ain't right with y'all. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. And it's right there. Something ain't right with them. Something wrong with them. That's right. I think so too. That night, something came to a head. Okay, let's ask go back into the astro matrix, okay? Because we ain't asked the astro matrix. Let's ask the astro matrix about that 9. Uh-huh. It's Saturday night. I know y'all ain't got nothing else to do. Okay. Unless you got somewhere to go right now. Y'all got somewhere to go. You got an appointment? I tell you, if you got an appointment at this time, I know it ain't legal. All right, but I ain't want to talk. You didn't hear it from me. Mind my business. Will you mind your business? Oh, girl. She said I am her business. Okay, boo-boo. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You really talking tonight. You see, she don't talk. She don't say nothing. Okay, now she won't shut up. Yeah, it keeps coming back to the family. It keeps coming back to this freaking inheritance, okay? And it's not like, they're worried about getting the money. It's worried about being cut off of the money. Okay. Now I don't know what you did, what they did. Okay, let's ask. Wait, we didn't ask that. Why is any of Nancy's children afraid of being cut out of the will? Okay. What do you want us to know? Why would they be afraid of being cut out the will? What have they done? Is there something they did or said? Why is anyone afraid of being cut out of Nancy's will? Tell us the story. What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answer. Because somebody's worried about it. Okay. Let's see who the worry surrounds. Okay. That's what we're looking for. Somebody, and they're going to be surrounded with worry, fear, being left out in the cold. Who would that be? I don't know. What do you want us to know? 9 of Swords. There we go. Sleepless nights. That came up with the lawyer. Okay. That's stress, worry. Okay. The 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands talk about waiting for your ship to come in. Okay. Waiting on one ship to come in. Is that a ship? Yeah, there goes a ship. Okay. They waiting on the ship to come in. As a matter of fact, he is on a ship. That's interesting. He's on a ship signaling to another ship. And then there's a whirlpool in between them. Six of Pentacles. Somebody was taken. Okay. And there we go with the Page of Pentacles. Cooking up something new. And the 4 of Cups. I tell you, somebody was getting counseling. I don't know if you can see this man's eyes, but he looked like he on something. Look at the man laying on the couch. Look at his eyes. He looked like he high than Cooter Brown. Y'all see that? Child. Okay. Somebody done cooked him up a real good brew. Okay. Give me some of that. Well, I don't know. Okay. Not if it's got it looking like that. Okay. So we have the 4 of Cups. Not liking what's being offered. Okay. The Four Swords. You got three swords hanging up, and you got one sword laying on the ground. That's kind of like the three kids putting a sword on you. Got swords hanging over you. They didn't knock you down, knocked your sword out your hand, and they pointing the sword at you. They didn't turn on you. Mm. And the moon in reverse. Now the moon in reverse. Yeah, this is releasing fear and healing. That's what it talks about. But it also talks about things that are hidden being found out. Oh, the plan. Oh, the plan being found out. What was the question? The plan. And the world. The end. It's complete. Who was afraid to be left out? Okay. Who was afraid of being cut off the wheel? There goes the sword of truth, the sword of clarity. What, Tasha? So this is some determination going on. Okay, there's definitely some determination. Okay, and we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, which is missed opportunities and greed. That's not telling us who was afraid of being left out. And I think what's going on is they're not going to tell me, because if they tell me, there's the secret. Well, I guess, okay. And it is in divine timing that we will know. And the Three of Swords, heartbreak and betrayal. I told you. She laying right there on the floor. They did knock the sword out of her hand. And what do we get right here? The Three of Swords, heartbreak and betrayal. It's funny how it keeps coming back like that. I don't know why. And the Two of Swords. Okay, so we have a plan that was being hidden coming to light, okay, and the crossroads, a decision, communication, ooh, coming to light. So I believe that the communications, okay, in the plans, The plans are not written down on paper. This seems to be technology, these swords. King of Swords in reverse. That's my sheriff card with the corruption and stuff. And it looks like there's going to be an end to the sheriff. Is he the one who was worried about being left out in the cold? Two of Wands, okay. Two of Wands, a plan of action. There's a plan of action toward the sheriff. A decision, a plan of action. Oh, yeah. In the meanwhile, there's despair, sadness, okay, and loss. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So Nancy's death is being accepted. I guess people, I'm talking about in her immediate circle, okay, are coming to the acceptance that she's gone. More than likely, she's gone. There go the lawyer. There go the lawyer. And the decision is hanging over his head. Communications is hanging over his head. Stress, confusion, no, it's not in reverse. Okay, so we got the Two of Swords, balance, decisions, and opposing ideas. Yep. There we go with the choices again, with that Two of Pentacles. Somebody's finances needs to be balanced. Somebody's finances. And the Wheel of Fortune. So we got the Wheel of Fortune, which is upright, could mean good luck, okay? And the five, there we go. The Five of Pentacles, off with her head. Being left out in the cold. When I keep getting these same cards, it's like they're trying to tell me something and I'm trying to figure it out, but oh. Five of Pentacles. Sadness. Okay, and there's worry. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So, yeah, it's not telling me who, okay, but it's telling me somebody's being left out. somebody is being cut off. Somebody's being cut off. Okay. I don't know what we were going to ask the Matrix. I forgot. Oh, we were going to ask about the dinner. Oh, the infamous dinner. So we're going to ask the Matrix what happened. Okay. We haven't asked this one. This deck. Okay. These cards. We're going to ask them to show us. And this is a whole nother talk show, you guys. So let's see. Yeah, right. He know him. Yeah. The only reason, let me tell you something. Because Savannah and Cameron are in different states doing different things. They had a career, okay, right? And out of the state, they don't know a lot unless Annie told them, okay, of what's going on in the neighborhood. Because this is where they grew up. These are people they know. And remember so-and-so, okay? You see what I'm saying? Okay. So if they don't know, these two here up the street know, okay? Because they still in the same neighborhood with the same people. What happened at Annie's house with Nancy? When Nancy went to Annie's house, okay, on January 31st, what was going on there? What was going on? What was the energy? When Nancy went to her daughter Annie's house, okay? And I'm not buying that Uber, okay, either. Why she go there in the Uber, but y'all got to drop her off, okay? You see what I'm saying? Oh, how convenient that she comes there in the Uber. Why shouldn't it get dropped off in the Uber? Okay? Just like he had to help her get in the car, he got to help her get out. See what I'm saying? Okay, so what was so much of a big difference that he had to drive her home, and then all of a sudden she gone. Lights, electricity cut off, okay, door open, wide open, blood on the front porch, mama gone, okay, and nobody know what happened. That's right. You tell him, poo-poo, where'd she go? Yeah, that's right. See, Tasha knows. Tell him, Tasha. See, she know her name too. Okay, I mean, it's just too many freaking incidences. Okay, and that's another reason why the FBI is quiet. Okay. Oh, they doing something in the background, all right. Mm-hmm. Because I think they might be kind of getting pissed that y'all trying to play me. I'm finna get down to the bottom of this. Because this is just too convenient. Too convenient. The thing about it is, it don't make sense. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. They trying to bubble it up so it don't make sense and leave room for all this, but it makes a lot of sense. Okay, all of a sudden. So what's going to make it so different? Now, all of a sudden, your mama done got kidnapped. But the other lady down the street under the same situations, okay, she ain't kidnapped. Louise, I tell you one thing, that girl ain't, I don't like her eyes. Annie, I don't like them eyes. Something ain't right with her. I don't know. I don't know. Annie may not have had anything to do with it if Annie did not drop her off. But who's to know that Annie didn't go? Because Tommaso said? Because she said? Then if she didn't go, she knows something ain't right. Okay, because you done took my mama home and she ain't been seen since. Right. That's it. And his wife as his alibi. It's not, I believe Nancy went home, but that's not the question if Nancy went home. What the question is what happened between the time you dropped her off, whenever you said you dropped her off, whatever, okay? What happened? You know Annie? Louise, you know Annie? I do too, old great goat. She says she don't know Cameron and Savannah. You know Annie? Hey, Patricia. I was asking Louise because she said Savannah and her brother, I don't trust them one bit. Oh, okay. So let us go down the rabbit hole once again and go to the infamous night at Annie's. Okay. So once again, what do you want us to know about the event at at when Nancy went to her daughter's house, Annie, up the street. Okay. What do you want us to know? What Tell us about the night, January 31st, when Nancy went to her daughter Annie's house. Okay? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Mm-hmm. What do you want us to know? The magician, the manifester, okay? All the tools. Mm-hmm. Tell us more. Page of Swords, Chatty Patty, is bringing forth a message. Mm-hmm. The Two of Wands in reverse. Bad planning. Bad planning. And the Emperor in reverse. Control. What was this? Control issues. Controlling stubborn conflict. Okay. Let's look at this one because this is the little book. What is this? The Page of Swords. The Gift of Gab. Okay, so they were talking. They was talking. Okay, but we got the two of swords in reverse. I mean, the two of wands in reverse. hmm Venturing into the unknown. Okay, the two of wands in reverse, and then we have the emperor in reverse. Oops. Being cautious. Okay, the emperor in reverse. Being cautious. Okay, that's interesting. Being cautious. Yeah. And the queen of wands in reverse. Okay, this is talking about a need to socialize. Okay, increasing your self-esteem. Okay, and the knight of swords. Dang, off with her head. Okay, hold on. Knight of swords. And he come charging in all of a sudden. Okay, with that big old sword. Okay, so this right here is talking about somebody who's super focused and somebody who is cautious. We got caution. Okay, we got chatty patty. We got some bad planning. Okay, but the knight of swords. Okay, so somebody feeling like they got superpowers here. And the knight of wands. Oh, the knight of swords and the knight of wands. Well, look at that. And he got fire on his stick. Okay, so this talks about energy, being energetic. Okay, so they were just chatting away, chat, 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 and then we got the five of cups in reverse. Five of cups in reverse. Oh, so this talks about moving on and releasing emotional baggage. Okay, so three of these cups have been spilled. Okay, but this is upside down. So I'm gonna tell you right now, all the cups were spilled. All the business was put out. And the five of wands. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Ha! Okay. That's right, boo boo. That's right. You tell them. So we have the five of wands. Mhm. Taming your aggression. Okay. Resolving stress. Well, I can see resolving stress by fighting, okay, but taming your aggression, I don't know about that. hmm So it would be safe to say that there was conflict. And we have the nine of swords, stressed out. Ah, girls, okay. Nine of swords, stressed out. Recovering from illness, releasing trauma. Stressed out. And the king of swords in reverse. The king of swords and the knight of swords. Well, sheesh. The King of Swords in reverse, though. Okay. This talks about finding discipline. Okay. Finding discipline. And we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So we have movement, we have action, but it's slow. We have the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay. A decision being made. Ten of Cups, it was emotional. There was a lot of emotions involved in this fight. They talking about being happy. I don't know about that. There was a lot of emotions, abundance. And this is the family. Ten of Cups, that's a family. And the Three of Wands in reverse is a delay or interference in the plans, cancellations. Uh-huh. Limitations and obstacles. And the Four of Swords in reverse. Uh-oh. Queen Pentacles. Now, don't you find it funny that they're telling you, okay, the events when Nancy went home? How come they're not telling you the events when she was at Annie's house? Okay, because they should have some heart monitoring information at the time she was at Annie's. And if there was a stress level, okay, and arguing and getting upset, that would show. They're not releasing that though. There were no children. There was only one child. Unless somebody brought some children over there. But Annie, they only got one kid. And the Queen of Cups. Okay. Okay. And bad planning. She was bringing forth an offer, okay, to her mother. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Well, matter of fact, she could have been asking for some money because her cup is empty. Like, excuse me, do you mind putting something in my cup? Because right here, right behind it is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And the High Priestess, the Secret. And then here we go. Being left out in the cold. Loss. The Ace of Wands in reverse. Oh. Remember when we were reading about Nancy's health and we kept getting those wands in reverse? She was tired. Lack of energy. When she first went there, she was energetic. She's fired up. And they got to arguing. She got stressed out and tired. Okay. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That is wishes not fulfilled. So no, she didn't get no money. Whatever offer she was presenting or whatever she was asking for, she didn't get it. Okay. And the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. Not being able to let go of the past. Okay. What was in the past that you weren't able to let go of? And then we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So that's someone who's like lazy, who don't want to work. Okay. So maybe that's what's going on in the past. Uh-huh. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay. So there was some type of recovery going on here. Somebody wanted to recover something. Okay. They hit rock bottom. It says here rock bottom with the Ten of Swords. Okay. Stalling. And the strength is in reverse. The protection is in reverse. Left out in the cold. Okay. They knew that there was no protection. They knew that security wasn't hitting it. They knew that this woman was not protected because they didn't pay the bill. Okay. She may have it, and she may have it at a lawyer's office. And maybe that if they were looking around in the house, maybe that's what they were looking for. So they can deny it. But if she was smart and gave it to her lawyer, it wouldn't be at the house. Okay, let's ask the cards. Okay, I don't want to do the matrix. I want to do Van Gogh. Okay, we're going to go with Van Gogh and ask. Four cards, four cards. Okay, ain't no gold mines. Not out here, girl. There was a gold mine. No, he didn't work in the gold mine. He works in a mine, but it wasn't a gold mine. Okay, I don't know what kind of mine that man worked in, but it was not a gold mine. We ain't got no gold mines in California, in Arizona. We ain't got none. Okay, they didn't took all the gold that they didn't came over here on the Golden Gate Bridge to come get. They didn't got it. You best believe that, okay? Because believe me, if there was gold in them there hills, you couldn't. It would be protected. It would be reinforced with everybody and their mama protecting all that gold. Mm-mm. Okay, there it is. There, we ain't got no gold mines. We got coal mines. We got coal. Hey, my boo boo. Hey, my baby. You want me to look? Okay, she don't even want me to touch her. She just so snooty, just uppity. Okay, let me ask, because I can't. I find it hard to believe. Let's see. Are there gold mines in Arizona? Says yes. Oh, okay. It's not the gold, it's the copper. Yeah, that told you they didn't took all the gold. It says while large scale standalone gold mines are less common today, both historic and modern operations dot the states. Okay. So if there's gold in there, it's not as much as it used to be. Okay. It's the copper. You can pan for some gold, get you some little kibbles and bits. But you're gonna have to pay to get in. I don't know how much it is. Okay. So they got some kibbles and bits, but they ain't got no gold mine where they can just pour out no gold. No. There's gold, but there's not gold like y'all. It didn't y'all they didn't dug all the gold. You can pan for gold. Do you know how much gold you're gonna get for panning? There you go, nuggets. Little nuggets. Let me see. Are there gold mines in California? Yes. Oh, that's the equinox. Well, I'm gonna have to go down there and pan for me some gold. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna go get me some dishes and I'm gonna go down there. Okay. Sierra Nevada. Let's see. Okay. So y'all doing too much. Penny for gold near me. Current River. It's an hour to an hour and a half drive from me. That's in Bakersfield, Kern River. Bakersfield is an hour from me. Oh, it's free. They said it's free. And but you gotta bring your own pan. No, in California. That's right. Now that's that 24 karat gold. Oh, the gold washes down through the mountains. For a small fee, you get a 15-minute lesson, and then you can pan. Okay, so they got some gold mines. You want you a gold chain, girl? We gonna get you a gold chain, boo boo. Yes, you gonna be like Tupac, huh? Only you gonna be Tupisha Pop. Okay. Now, what was we supposed to ask? No, your own. No, not your bedpan, honey. But I tell you what, if you clean it out and get you and go and pan for some gold, you got to bring your own pan. There's a lot of mines in operation, but the one I was talking about was free. It's free, but you got to bring your own pan. Now the other one charges a fee, and you get a lesson in panning, a 15-minute lesson, and then they send you out there to go pan for you some gold. Okay, so I was changing up the cars to Van Gogh for a reason. But I don't know the question because I got so many. Okay, I was gonna ask. Oh, okay. Did Annie and Tommaso owe Nancy money? Okay. Did they have IOUs with Nancy? Promissory notes. Okay. Contracts with Nancy Guthrie. Okay. Did Tommaso and Annie owe Nancy money? What do you want us to tell us? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. The Magician in reverse. Manipulation, okay? Deceit, illusion, bad intentions, and confusion. Well, geesh. Okay. The world. The end. That would be a yes, but that's the end. The world. Maybe they paid her back. Fulfillment, wholeness. Okay. Page of Cups in reverse. Emotional immaturity. And the Three of Wands. There's the plan. And the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. There goes your confusion right there. And the Eight of Wands. Okay. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. And the Three of Cups in reverse. Dang, overindulgence. Oh my God. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3 cups, and they're all in reverse. Okay, that's drinking and partying, honey. And the the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so there's a release. The plan was to release and recovery. Okay, so that was a plan. Okay, and the Fool in reverse. Reckless behavior, carelessness. Okay, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Temperance in reverse. So I think, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's like they took all the money and spent it on drugs and partying. King of Swords. And the Queen and the Queen of Cups. Spend her money, girl. And the Page of Swords. And the Six of Wands in reverse. Failure, shame. And the Eight of Pentacles. Did she have him working it off? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the Hierophant in reverse. And the Emperor in reverse. Wow. And the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay. Now, everything's alleged. My interpretation, your entertainment. But it looks like they didn't sit up there and smoked up Nancy's money. And I don't know, here we have the Eight of Pentacles, okay? Like maybe they were trying to work it off or something like that. But there was disappointment, okay? Look at all these reverse cards. All these reverse, okay? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that are upright, okay? Out of 20 cards, 5 of them are upright. Everything else, 15 cards are in reverse. Okay. So it's like telling me, she's like, hell nah, they didn't pay me back. Okay. Hell yeah, they owe me money. They drank it up. See? Okay. She had a housekeeper, okay? Nancy had a housekeeper. She had somebody, she wasn't taking care of that big old house. And they talking about it's immaculate. Nah. She had somebody coming over there cleaning that house. Okay? Somebody was over there cleaning that house. The thing about it is, Nancy needed someone to be with her 24/7, pretty much. She really, it would have been nice, 24/7. Okay, you got now. See, here's the thing. Okay, the more you think about it, okay, the more you see where this doesn't make sense. Okay, this lady is 84 years old with a pacemaker, high blood pressure, back pain. Okay, uh, uh, she's tired. She can't walk that far. Okay, this lady is okay, Mia. Thank you for kicking the breeze with us and sleep tight. Now, this, okay, and not to mention, this lady had a hearing problem, okay? She could not hear without her hearing aids, okay? So she really should not have been in that house by herself. I don't care what nobody say. That to me is freaking scary, okay? I can't hear anything. She can't hear nothing. She couldn't even hear to save herself, okay? Now, if that's the case, they probably, and the only reason why, if she was in the bed, okay, they must have got her off the bed because she couldn't hear anything. She could see, but she couldn't hear. Okay, this lady takes out her hearing aids at night, can't hear a lick. Okay, what she could feel is probably vibrations. Okay, you can feel that. But if ain't nobody shaking the ground, okay, that's just too much. That's like leaving her in there blind. Only she was deaf, but it was okay, blind or deaf. Okay, that is too risky. Maybe the action in the bathroom was maybe somebody washing their hands or whatever, okay, or cleaning. That's what Lady Zelda said. Someone went in the bathroom to use the restroom. Okay, that is crazy. Okay, well, I'm not going to keep you guys too much longer. Okay, does anybody have a question they want me to ask real quick? Uh, One theory was a chopped up little pieces in the bathtub, and earlier, okay, no, they didn't chop her up. That was too much noise. Okay, was a grandson involved? Okay, did Nancy's grandson have anything to do with her disappearance? Okay, Nancy's grandson, did he have anything to do with Nancy's disappearance? Nancy's grandson, did he have anything to do with the disappearance of his grandmother, Nancy Guthrie? What do you want us to know? Nancy's grandson. And thank you for your answers. The food in reverse. It talks about careless behavior, recklessness, okay? Naive, proceed with caution. Anna, you rest with your kitty. Do you mean, do I sleep with my kitty? Yes. If my cats get in the bed, I like to sleep with my animals. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we got the food in reverse. Six of Wands, okay, in reverse. Failure, shame, okay, no recognition. And we have the Four of Swords in reverse, okay? And the Six of Swords in reverse. And strength in reverse. So basically that's no, 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 no. No. That's what that is. No. He may not even know it. They're using burner phones and all this, and I don't know. Does Nancy's lawyer have anything to do with her abduction? Does Nancy's lawyer have anything to do with her abduction? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Nancy's lawyer. Does he have anything to do with her abduction? What can you tell us? What do you want us to know? Two of Cups in reverse. Now, the Two of Cups in reverse, if I had to do a yes or no, that would be no. Okay? But it also talks about an imbalance in separation, or, yeah, I would say separation, because upright, it's partnerships. Okay? Nine of Wands. Okay? Nine of Wands talks about the wounded soldier, okay? He's wounded, but he's still standing. And Judgment. Okay. And the Tower. Oh, sheesh. And the Tower. A catastrophe. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Whoa. Did you talk about this to the lawyer? And the Knight of Swords. Once again, that Knight of Swords, okay? He comes charging in. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Talks about financial issues, overindulgence, and manipulation. Queen of Wands, okay? Talks about deceit and jealousy. King of Pentacles, okay? They go to landowner. That's the lawyer. He's got judgment hanging over him. And the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh. And the World. And it's the end for Nancy. The Ace of Pentacles talks about new opportunities. Yep. Talks about being ambitious. And the Five of Cups talks about loss and regret, despair, sadness. And the Four of Cups, okay, avoiding or refusing. And then we go with the clarity and the truth. There it is there. And the Seven of Swords, trying to get away with something. And the Fool in reverse. Carelessness, recklessness. And the Ten of Wands, okay, release of a load, releasing the struggle. And the Six of Cups, back down memory lane. And the Six of Wands in reverse, shame. And the Six of Swords in reverse, okay. So they're not going to get away with it, okay. We're talking about the lawyer, so I don't know. And then we have the Three of Cups in reverse, okay. So we have overindulgence, okay. We have truth and clarity, and we have a lot of overindulgence, and we have a load being taken off, okay. So this is telling me that to keep my eye on the lawyer. That's what it's telling me. Keep my eye on this lawyer, whoever he may be. Okay? Because from all the readings that I'm getting, okay, it's like this may be the person who is like family. He goes way back, okay, with this family. And like I said, he may have seen things going on with Nancy because I'm pretty sure he knows all the business. And he may not have been too happy with how her kids are out living their best life. And this lady is 84 years old, can't hear without hearing aids, can't walk too far, in pain, okay, and she's got a pacemaker, and they are and living by herself, okay, and still missing. It's just crazy. So the thing about that is, when it's all said and done, okay, regardless of how it turns out, okay, the who done it, those kids are going to live with regret behind their mom and what they did not do, what they should have done. They could have done it, yeah, but they didn't. They're gonna have to live with that. Okay. It's not like you have someone, not even the grandkids. Some people send their kids, their grandkids, okay? Well, their kids are young though, right? But somebody could have sent their kid to live out there with Nancy, okay? How old is Cameron's kids? You know what I'm saying? To go out there, they could still go to school and get an education and whatnot, okay, while they're out there in the house with Nancy. See what I'm saying? You got your housekeepers and your gardeners and all that coming through, okay, in the daytime while they're at school. You see what I'm saying? I wonder, does Savannah have a live-in? I want to know who's helping with those kids while she's at work. Okay? So with that said, don't forget to thumbs up the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. But most of all, stay blessed. Bye.